Hi there, it's Lori. And on Wednesday, I brought you all the fails. And Thursday, you got to meet my grandma and see some more of her beautiful work. Today, I am here with a ridiculous number of finished objects and an almost finished object. All right. Let's start with what you've already seen. I've hung them on here. You haven't seen that yet. Let's start with these two. And by you've already seen, if you happen to watch my live on Sunday, you've seen this. Okay, so this is what I do at Christmas time. I just make little random ornaments, but these were made specifically for Camille's Creations Happy Holidays Challenge. This is her hexagon cardigan, if you want the full name. That is all the same yarn, it's just how it worked up. And obviously, I only did the first, is it 2 rows? Yeah, just 2 rows. And then I sewed the front together, which you normally wouldn't do, but you could also sew the bottom together if you wanted, or even all the way across and just maybe leave the V like that. Anyway, that's the first one. You all saw that if you saw that live. Then I made her hat pattern, her ribbed beanie, I believe it's called. Made it really tiny and added the loop. Oh, and I got the pom-poms. I guess technically this isn't finished, but it is. I got the pom-poms. I think I need to do a red pom-pom because the greens would not be complementary. Well, I don't know. Put in the comments if you think I should do red or green. All right, so that's number 2. I like to try to have 15 or 20 of these that I can just give to people that look like they're having a rough day, or your cashier or your delivery person if you have deliveries done. I would love to give something to my UPS dude because he brings, or is he FedEx? I can't remember. The Chewy boxes. Chewy, the animal food company or animal pet supplies company. Because one of the dog's foods, the German Shepherd, she's a giant. Her one bag of food is 50 pounds. So that guy deserves something. But this is one you haven't seen yet. This is the Dragon's Breath Camille's Creations pattern. I did put a little single crochet around the outside edge, and I did make a keyhole. If you don't know how to make a keyhole, all you do is chain across and then attach at the ends, and then you make, oh, I should have paid attention. How did I pull that out? Okay, because getting this to sit just right was kind of tricky. All right, I think that's good. Because I wanted those single crochets. Nope, that's not right. I flipped it. Okay, I think I need to come in the back. Okay, pretend I didn't say that. Hopefully some of you are laughing that I said that. All right. Sorry. I'm just trying to get it so that those single crochets are showing on the front. And then it kind of makes it like this. But anyway, so this little scarf for her. So this is her scarf pattern, but obviously in mini form. It's the linked double crochet. She called it the Dragon's Breath. Anyway, I'm going to have to fiddle with that some more to get it to look like I had it. I shouldn't have pulled it apart. Anyway, so there's number 3. Here's number 4. This is for the Cornucopia Challenge, and it is also for Just Vintage Crochet. This is a 1970s pattern. Apparently they made these. This is not how hers look. I used scrap yarn that came from another yarn, Shannon, because I felt like those were cornucopia colors. So this is it. I made mine much bigger because I don't think she used a 4-weight yarn, and I used a 4.5 millimeter hook. Anyway, the idea is you hang this on your Christmas tree and you put little treats in it. So that's exactly the same way I'm using this little stocking, right? Is I'm going to put little treats in it. But this will hold a lot of treats. So I think this is probably the one I'm going to send to my international Secret Santa. There it is. Anyway, so I'll fill that up with fun little things that will ship no problem. Because obviously shipping chocolates, no, not internationally. I mean, it's winter, but still. If I was sending to Australia, certainly no, because it's going to be warm soon. Anyway, but I'm not sending to Australia, but either way. So that is for the Cornucopia Challenge, which is the make-along for So Magical, sorry, old name, Live Sorry. Live Fantastical, Cheyenne and Michelle. Michelle and Cheyenne, actually, I think it's the title. It will all be linked below, but I thought this was cool. And Just Vintage Crochets is the spotlight creator for Crafting Kitty. So I will be submitting this there too. So this is going to 2 challenges, and it's useful for me as well. Again, mine's much bigger. Let me see, how many rows did I end up doing? I did 5 rows, she does 7, but I used a bigger hook and bigger yarn. So, but again, it's because I thought this is the perfect color. It's also a little bit 70s, or a lot bit, but I felt like this is cornucopia colors, and this is called a cornucopia, and it's a tree cornucopia ornament, cornucopia tree, cornucopia something. Anyway, this pattern will be linked below as well. This is what is so close to being finished. Ugh. I am not going to be able to do the last step because I will be out of yarn. This is, where is it? This is how much yarn I have left to make sure everything is sewn together, etc. But I did have enough for pockets. I have this sleeve attached, but not, I don't have the seam done there. But this is the cardigan. It's very cute. I will tell you, this sweater is a little bit heavy. Physically heavy, like weighs a lot, and I don't even have the other sleeve on it, so I'm going to apologize to my daughter in advance for that. But I think it will fit her really nicely, but I'm not going to be able to do the finish around the edge. I just don't have the yarn for it. She won't care anyway. Something you can do with this pattern as well is to not actually sew the ribbing together, because then it's kind of open on the side, so it gives you a little more hip room. So just a little heads up on this particular pattern, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And it sparkles. If you saw my pop-up live, you saw how well this sparkles in the sunlight in the background. There's the other sleeve. Anyway, that's close to done. The crocheting part's done now. It's just the sewing together part. But I wanted to just, once again, promote, take one of Camille's patterns, one of her tutorials, and you just make it little and attach a string. And this is a great gift to, I give them to the receptionist at my doctor's offices. Yes, plural. I've got lots of specialists because I'm special. Anyway, I hope I made you laugh. I felt like I did something else this week, but that cardigan was a lot. I mean, obviously, I spent a lot of time on that, and that back panel took me 4 times to get it right. But once that was right, all the rest was easy. I was thrilled that I actually did have enough to make pockets. I was worried that I wasn't going to have enough yarn, but the pockets really are nice. They blend in. You can see they're pretty good sized. But it just means I can't do the edging on it. I don't think that the blanket yarn really needs it, because blanket yarn just, it already looks kind of finished, at least in my opinion, and the lines are very straight, in part because I did the stacked single crochet or stacked double crochet instead of chain 3 on the edge. Oh my gosh, I know that's contagious. I apologize so much. Saturday, so tomorrow, this is Friday's video. Tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing some major life changes that have happened. Nothing bad. Everything's good. Just it's changed the structure of my household. And I'll give you a little bit of an update on my medical stuff. Like I said, I'm turning those to sharing Saturdays, but I will include an additional shout out. Oh, my cardigan. My cardigan, not only will it go into Camille's challenge as a member's choice pattern, it also will go into Kitty Lane's cardigan challenge. Kitty Lane, Great and Relate. I'll link her videos about that below, because she has certain rules. It has to be a panel cardigan, which it is. It has to have ribbing somewhere. It has it on the bottom. It has it on the wrists. So it's supposed to have it around the trim here. Not gonna happen. I'm not buying more yarn for that, and it already weighs a ton. Well, let's see how many. Let's find out how much it weighs. I mean, I could grab a scale, but let's do it then. Where's the ball band? I had the ball band here. That's my hot tea, if you were wondering. And thanks to that live today, I am really close to I am really close to without, oh, I can see it. Let me get a better view of my, see, it's got snaps, so you could have multiple yarns in here. And then there's that crochet hook pocket. It goes, how far does that go? Can't quite show you. Let's see if the 25 millimeter hip fits in there. Yep, there. That shows you how long that crochet hook pocket is. Anyway, I can link this Etsy store, but I'll have to explain how you find it because this one is not on the front page. Anyway, okay, back to what I was doing. Oh, that is not it. Well, poop. Where is my ball band? Oh, it's under my desk. Come back on over here. All right. All right. Okay, and I think it looks even more purple and less pink than it did before. Oh well. I did not reuse the pink. I need to. This is the ball band. All right, how much does this weigh? 10.5 ounces. So this is 31.5 ounces. Let's call it 32 ounces. So that is 2.5 pounds. This cardigan will weigh approximately 2.5 pounds. Sorry, kid. I mean, they're always a little heavy, but sorry. Anyway, so Camille's Happy Holiday Challenge, Kitty's Create and Relate, Kitty Lane's Create and Relate Cardigan Challenge. Michelle, again, Live Fantastical does not require that it be crochet or knit. It's just when I found this Just Vintage, who is Crafting Kitty's Creator Spotlight, I was like, this is perfect. I also wanted something bigger to put little candies in. This might be a good idea for little gifts too, like if I put a string on there and then put little candies. That would be a really nice gift. Make a bunch of these. I'll link that below. This is also part of the Happy Holidays Challenge. So, Live Fantastical and Just Vintage Crochet. Go support her, both of them. Just Vintage went through a rough time a month or so ago, and Live Fantastical Michelle just went through a really tough family thing. So go support these people. And of course support Camille, because Camille's Creation, she's giving away a large yarn prize for hers. Crafting Kitty Creator Spotlight. You post on Facebook or you email her and tell her what Just Vintage crochet pattern it is. Or, it doesn't have to be exact, but it needs to be inspired by it. Mine's pretty close to exact, except I used bigger yarn, so I didn't go as many rows. Happy Holidays Challenge. And this just shows you can use tutorials and turn them into something that's nice to just have to give to people. Leave on people's windshields with a note, Happy Holidays. I would go generic there, or have a nice day. It could even say. It doesn't, because this doesn't have to. This could hang anywhere, right? Does not have to be a tree thing. You probably don't want to put candy in something and leave it on a stranger's car, but whatever. I'm just showing you ideas of ways to make little gifts that people will love. And yeah, that's a lot of stuff I did this week. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 80% done. Anyway, thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen and hugs to you all?